Hello! Hey, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and today we're going to talk about paper dyeing and my first digital product in my Etsy shop. Recently, I saw a video by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies, and she had been inspired by another video, I forget that creator's name, to do some paper dyeing with acrylic ink. I had some acrylic ink in some neutral colors, and so along with those and some black distress oxide and a bit of water, I did some dyeing of things, and we're going to take a look at these. I have scanned a good share of the items and created a digital download available for you if you are so inclined. So we're going to start with these small items. We have the envelopes here. This one is kind of sealed itself shut, so when I go to the project I'm thinking of using these for, I'm gonna have to like gently unseal it, but I mean, look at these colors. So I will link Barbara's video in the space below. I will also include a link on Amazon to the acrylic inks that I used for this dyeing and the black distress oxide. And I think there was maybe one more item. It was another Tim Holtz. Oh, it was some spray stain in tarnished brass, I believe. So I will link all of those things in the space below. This one is just, to die for gorgeous. I mean, they all came out so differently and are so interesting. This one has quite a rusty color. Now on the digital files, I scanned some of the envelopes. I believe you get 6 pieces of envelope, so you can cut those out and use them as pockets or tucks, or, you know, use them as card size pieces, whatever you fancy. I did not scan these because I was having a hard time figuring out how to make them workable, but they're little paper pouches that came out kind of beautifully. The next 2 pieces are vellum, and you can see there's some extra shiny bits if I hold it to the light just right. It is just grungy gorgeousness. Oh, look at this. I'm so happy with how these turned out. The next few pieces were dyed on this paper by Avery. It is our white half-fold cards for inkjet printers. Because this paper is made for inkjet printers, it's holding the ink really well. I actually got this packet of papers at a thrift store, you can see, for $2, which was a steal. But they took the ink just beautifully. I mean, this might be my favorite page right here. Stunning. That is just gorgeous. Now, a couple of the next pieces, I had laid them out on a tablecloth thing that it's like one of those that's like fuzzy on one side and like kind of plasticky on the other side. And I use it for coffee eating paper a lot, so I thought it'd be totally fine. But some of the paper stuck to it because of the ink. I guess it dried a little bit differently. Anyway, yeah, so some of them have little tears and stuff, but it does add to the grunginess. So this is ledger size. It's a little bit bigger than letter size. So letter size is actually about to here. And when, for example, this one, I scanned it as a letter size, so you can see like a teeny tiny bit of where this tear is. But that's all. But I mean, look at the colors. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous papers. So these larger papers are Hammermill Premium Laser Print paper. They're regular copy paper, but they're just a little bit better because they are for premium laser print, and they take ink really well. Here's another one that got a little tiny tear in it. Look at the gold on that one. That is from the tarnished brass by Tim Holtz. And there was also some silver acrylic ink, so the gold and silver were kind of mixing together. Oh, love it, love it. And then this pattern comes from the tablecloth that it was sitting on. This one's very brown on both sides. This one we're getting into like some grays and things, and almost some green tone grays in some areas. And look at this side. Ooh. This is a page that I did kind of last minute because I had some ink sitting on my workspace, and I thought, well, I might as well sop it up. So I grabbed a paper out of an old planner. This was a Harry Potter themed planner that I had a while ago, and this is just an empty page. And so I dyed that. And then these circle marks, I was using my water spray bottle to kind of get the paper to stay down. And so we have little circle marks all over here, which I think is kind of gorgeous. And I need to remember that for the next time I try dyeing paper. But that came out super cute. Both sides of this are in the digital file, so you will get this edge here, but you're welcome to trim it off if you don't like the look of that. And then these last two pieces are some label sheets. These are Avery labels, the template 5160. I tried scanning them, but they just didn't look very good in a way that might be usable for people because of the line going through here. But they are labels, so I could individually peel them up and use them in different pieces. Of course, I'll have to glue them down because now I'm sure that the sticky part of the label is compromised. But look how beautiful. So if you're interested in having some of these pages of your own to work on your own grungy project, I will link the listing in my Etsy shop below. You get 23 pages of digital grungy yumminess to download and print as you wish. If you don't have a printer at home, you can send them to like a copy shop or something to have them printed as you would with any digital file. So yeah, let me know in the space below what you thought of these grungy, beautiful papers, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading, crafting, or journaling. Adios.